Hello and welcome to this yoga practice for when you need an energy boost. This is an energetic and dynamic practice intended to boost your mood and your energy levels for those days when you need something short and sweet that hits the spot. When you're ready, we'll begin in child's pose. So you can start with your knees together or apart if you prefer. Then walk your hands forward, lower yourself down, and we'll take the first 5 deep breaths here. Just to give you a chance to tune in with your body and your breath. Final breath in here, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Then come up into tabletop, setting your hands on your knees, and we'll start moving through a figure of 8 to warm up the wrists. So you can take this movement as fast or as slow as you like. You can make it as expressive as you like, maybe waving the spine, bending the arms, letting the head hang heavy. Then after going in one direction a few times, switch direction to draw your figure of 8 backwards. Good. Come back through center, moving through cat-cow. Inhale as you arch your back. Think of opening the chest here. Exhale as you round the back. Focus on pushing the floor away. A few more times. Guide yourself at the pace of your breath. One more inhale. And exhale. Then come back to tabletop. Keep hips over knees. Walk your hands forward and sink the chest down, coming into puppy pose. So this might feel quite a lot for the shoulders in the early stages of practice, so no need to force yourself deeper. Just meet yourself where you are and pause for the next 3 breaths here. Last breath in. With your breath out, ripple forward. Come and lie down on your belly, coming into Sphinx. So forearms on the mat. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, relax the shoulders away from the ears. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, think of drawing your chest forward, opening through the front of the body. Exhale, pause. Final time, inhale. And exhale, we'll push back to tabletop. Tuck your toes here, hover your knees about 1 inch or 2 off the mat. So you can always lower the knees down at any time you need, but as best you can, try to stay with me as we swing the knees to the right and twist the body to the right, maybe even looking over the shoulder. And then swing the knees to the left, gaze left. Keep this going a few times. Trying to keep the knees lifted as you rock side to side. Once more on the right side and the left side. And then come back through center. Lift your hips up, push back to downward dog. And you may need to rearrange your hands and your feet to find what works for you. Focus on pressing through the hands, send the weight back towards the feet. Good. Then we'll come up onto the balls of the feet here, so bending the knees, heels are raised. And then swing the knees to the right, gaze under your shoulder, adding in a little twisted downward dog here. Swing the knees to the left, gaze under the left shoulder. A few more times to each side as you get more familiar with this movement. Once more to the right. And the left. Good. Then find your downward dog. Maybe now you'd prefer to straighten the legs a little bit more. Pause for a breath in. With your breath out, you could step or hop to the top of the mat. Find forward fold. You could keep a bend in your knees here. Just let your chest hang heavy over your legs. Relax your chin to your chest. Deep breath in. And exhale out. Edge your feet together. With your inhale, bend your knees, sit your hips back, reach your arms up for Utkatasana chair pose. So shifting the weight back through the heels here. And if you're starting to arch your back here, close the space between ribs and hips so the spine is more neutral. 2 more breaths to go. 1 more inhale, start shifting the weight into the right foot. As you exhale, the left foot can step back into high lunge. Go slow as you step back, then find your position and pause. Inhale here. As you exhale, twist to the right, open the arms into a T shape. Option to keep the arms straight here, or you could wrap the right arm behind the back, finding a little bit more of a twist. Pause and hold for a breath in. Exhale out. Taking this a little bit further, flip the left palm. Inhale, left arm reaches up, and you can start to lean back, finding a little bit of a back bend here. If you need stability, lower the back knee down. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out. Final breath in here. As you exhale, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up to twist to the right. Hold for breath in. Start to roll onto the outer edge of the left foot. Then with your breath out, you can edge the right foot back, coming into side plank, just heel toeing the foot in place. If you are more confident here, you could just lift the foot, place it there. If you're modifying your side plank, left knee is down. Then lift up through the side of the waist, pause and hold. Inhale here. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Exhale, come to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, or you could do knees, chest, chin if you prefer. Lower down with control. This time with your inhale, you could revisit Sphinx or come through to upward facing dog if you're feeling warm enough. So tops of the feet are on the mat, thighs are off the mat. Pressing through the hands as you roll the shoulders back to open the chest. Pause for a breath in. Exhale back to downward facing. Inhale in downward dog. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Come to forward fold. Edging the feet together with your inhale, knees bend, hips sit back, arms up for Utkatasana, chair pose. Option to add in a new variation this time. You could stay as you are, or lift the heels, come up onto the balls of the feet for the next 3 breaths here. So a little bit of a challenge for the balance. Focus the gaze on one spot. Final breath in. If the heels are raised, start lowering them now. Shift weight into the left foot. Right foot will step back for high lunge. Find your balance. Pause. Inhale here. Exhale. Twist to the left. Open the arms into a T shape. Option to stay as you are, or the left arm can wrap behind the back. Inhale here. And exhale. Pause for 1 more breath in. Exhale out. Then adding on a little bit more, flip the right palm. Right arm reaches up as you lean back. Finding a reverse twist. Option to lower the back knee down here if you're needing more stability. Pause and hold for a breath in. Exhale out. Final breath in here. With your breath out, right hand comes down to the mat. Left arm reaches up as you twist to the left. Pause for a breath in. Start to roll onto the outer edge of the right foot, getting ready to step or heel toe the left foot into side plank. If you'd like to modify here, the right knee can come down to support you. Then pause and hold for 3 breaths. Last breath in. Exhale, find plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale through to your back bend of choice. Exhale back to downward facing. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, step or hop to forward fold. This time with your inhale, round the back. Slowly roll up to stand. And turn to face the side of the mat. Step the feet wide, coming into straddle. So about 3 to 4 feet between the feet. Hands can come to the hip creases. Inhale, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Then as you fold, hands could stay where they are or come down to the mat or a set of blocks if you've got them. Relax chin into chest. We'll pause for 3 breaths here. Good. Lift the chest halfway. Walk the hands towards the right foot. And then bend the right knee to find a side lunge. Focus on pressing through both feet. And deepen the breath. Inhale here. And exhale. Switching to the other side, walk the hands to the left foot. Straighten the right leg as you bend the left knee. Again, pressing through the feet for stability. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out. Come back through center once more to the right side. This time there's the added option to flip the left foot. So the toes point up, the heel presses down for skandasana. You may need to make some adjustments here, maybe just edging the feet further apart, maybe opening out the right foot to an angle so that you can sink the hips down. And we'll pause for 3 breaths this time. Option to take the hands away from the mat completely. Hold for 1 more breath in. Then with your exhale out, let's go straight to the other side, to the left. Either pausing in your side lunge or spinning the right foot so the heel presses down, the toes point up. Maybe even opening out the left foot to an angle for skandasana. 3 breaths here. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out, come back into straddle, straightening both legs. Hands can come back to hips as you slowly stand up. Good. Then turn to step to the top of the mat. Set your feet hips width apart. If you need assistance with balance, go over to a wall or find a chair. Then cross the right ankle over the top of the left knee, like you're creating a figure 4 with the legs. Then bend the grounded leg. Start sitting the hips back. And hands could come to prayer, or you could hold onto a wall or chair. 3 breaths here. Focus your gaze on one spot. Keep shifting the weight back as you sink the hips down. Final breath in. Exhale out. Slowly stand up. Lower the right foot. If you need to reset, you can roll out the left ankle. And then switching sides, so left ankle crosses over the top of the right knee to create a figure 4. Then bend the grounded leg, start sinking your hips down and shifting the weight back. Find something to hold on to or bring the hands to prayer. 3 breaths here. Final breath in. Exhale out, straighten the grounded leg, lower the left foot. If you need to reset, just roll out the right ankle. 1 more balancing posture to go. So again, shifting the weight into the left foot. Hug the right knee into your chest. Couple of options. You can either bring the left hand to catch hold of the outside of the knee, and the right hand can reach behind you on a wall or on a chair or just reaching into space. Or if it's available, you can reach to catch hold of the outside of your foot and extend the leg for a little bit more of an extended twist. So you decide when you find your balance, pause. Option 2, turn the gaze and look back towards the right fingertips. 3 breaths. Final breath in. Exhale out, slowly release. Come out with control. Resetting with a little roll of the left ankle if you need. Then we'll switch weight into the right foot, hug the left knee into your chest. This time the right hand can come to the outside of the knee as the left arm reaches back, or if you can catch hold of the outside of the foot as you extend the leg, that's also an option too. And gradually shifting your gaze to look back to the left fingertips. 3 breaths here. Last breath in. Exhale out. Slowly come out with the same amount of control that you came in with. Roll out the right ankle if needed. And relax the arms by your side. Focus the gaze ahead of you. Inhale, reach your arms up, lift your gaze. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. This time coming all the way down to lie on the belly. Untuck your toes, relax your arms by your side. And steadying the breath. With an inhale, lift the legs, arms and chest to find Shalabhasana, locust pose. If you do need some support here, you could use your fingertips as stabilizers. Use the strength in the back of the body as you roll your shoulders back, lifting the arms and lift the legs. 2 more breaths. Final breath in. Exhale out. Just let your body relax as you lower down. You can make a pillow to rest your head. Then bend your knees and let your legs fall from side to side like windscreen wipers. Just releasing any stickiness, any tension in the lower back. Then when you're ready, push back into tabletop. Then bring your forearms down to the mat. They could either be parallel or you could clasp your hands together. I do recommend this if you struggle with stability on your forearms. Then tuck your toes and lift your hips. Push through the forearms, and you can either stay here, just dropping your chin towards your chest, looking towards your big toes, or you can walk your feet in to come into dolphin. And this will be our inverted position for this practice. So just 3 breaths here, focusing on pushing through the forearms. Keep the head and neck relaxed. Last 2 breaths. Last breath in. Exhale out. Start walking the feet away from you to lower the knees down, and we'll go straight into child's pose. For this child's pose, relax your arms by the side of your legs. Your shoulders can roll away from your ears. We take all of the pressure off the upper body and start to slow down the breath. Stay as you are, just letting your body recharge here. final deep breath in here. And an audible sigh out. And come up into a kneeling position. If staying here for a while is not so good for your knees, then please find any other seated position. Clasp your hands together behind your back and bring the hands to the right hip. Then tilt the head to the right. And if you like, you could close your eyes here. This is just a beautiful stretch to release any tension in the neck and also the upper back a little bit. So take a deep breath in through your nose and a slow breath out through the nose or mouth. Then we'll switch to the other side. So you could just keep the hands as they are, but take them to the left hip and tilt your head to the left. And then when you're in position, take a deep breath in. And a slow, complete breath out. Then release the hands, bring the head back through center. If your eyes are closed, open them now. Thank you so much for your time and energy. It was a pleasure to guide you through this sequence, and I hope it gave you the lift that you were looking for. Take care, and I'll see you next time.